Here in the first half, vice versa for the Bearcats, and it is Qualving and Foster on the tip, and it is in Bearcat possession as Sarah Hagler brings the ball up the court. A 2-3 zone being showed by the Panthers, and a pass in and out of the hands of Stephanie Miller across the way for the Bearcats. Panthers get out in transition. Allie Foster puts one off the glass, and the Panthers are off and running. Fast break layup for Allie Foster, 2-0 lead for Rugby. Bearcats with Peyton Halverson top of the key against the 2-3 zone. It's to the baseline to Hagler. Hagler back up top to Miller. It is Halverson. Halverson surveys the scene and comes to the near wing. It is held, and held looking down low for Hagler in the short corner. Pass was tipped out of bounds, and the Bearcats will maintain possession. Opening minute of this contest. 18 seconds remain on the shot clock for the North Star Bearcats. Halverson to trigger the inbounds. It's to Hagler on the near wing, up top, and rotated down low to Qualving, who lays it in for her first bucket of the game. And it is 2-2 all. The Bearcats dropping into half-court defense. Ashley Schmaltz running the show for Rugby. Nice crowd on hand here. The Panther faithful have traveled well. The Bearcats always pack the gym here in Can-Do. Deckert with the basketball up top, comes to Schmaltz on the near wing. Schmaltz on the drive, kicks it out to Heidelbaugh. Long two on the way for Heidelbaugh. That one is in and out, no good. An offensive rebound down low. Allie Foster finds Deckert at the free throw line. Now swung to Schmaltz on the far wing. And Schmaltz will reset the offense for the Panthers. Christensen steps out and gets the ball behind the three-point line, top of the key, puts it on the dribble to the near wing, and now it's back up top to Deckert. Deckert on the near side. There are four Panthers on one side of the floor. Now spacing is better. Baseline to Foster. Down low to Heidelbaugh. Shea turns around and puts one in and out. Oh, it hit off the iron and bounced out. And the Bearcats look to get out and run Sarah Hagler on the far side. Picks up her dribble and passes off to Miller. Miller started to dribble baseline, now pass back up to Hagler and swung to Halverson. It is held in the near corner, looking down low for Qualving, and the pass is tipped away by Foster, but the Bearcats come away with it. It is up top and swung to the far wing to Hagler. Hagler to Qualving. And back up top to Halverson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It is Miller on the near side. Clears on a dribble and shoots up a three. It's off the mark. Rebound is out of bounds. A nice move by Stephanie Miller to use one dribble to clear space for a three. And now we have a pause here as they are asking if the shot clock was... Nope, and they put the shot clock back to 5 seconds. They say it did not touch the rim. It is still Bearcats basketball as they get the ball up top to Hagler. Hagler, top of the key to Miller. And with 2 seconds on the shot clock, Miller launches up a three. It won't drop. Ashley Schmaltz with the rebound. Schmaltz kicks it up to Foster. Numbers the other way for Rugby. Heidelbaugh with the basketball on the baseline. Gets it up top to Schmaltz. Schmaltz thought about a three, instead passes off to Deckert, and Deckert swings the ball to Foster on the near side. Down low to Shea Heidelbaugh, and the left-handed layup is good. First bucket for Heidelbaugh. 5.5 remaining in this first quarter. Rugby with a 4-2 lead. Qualving gets the ball in the mid-post, and then her pass down low. She was looking for Carly Held, was out of bounds. It is a turnover on the Bearcats. North Star now will show a full court pressure as the Panthers get the ball in bounds. It is Foster into the hands of Deckert, and now Deckert walks the ball over the timeline. Darby Deckert coming to the near wing, getting a high screen from Schmaltz, now reverses and finds Foster on the opposite block. Foster passing down low to Heidelbaugh, in and out of her hands. Rianne Christensen was there, but her putback wouldn't go. The Bearcats get the rebound. It is Hagler out in transition to the near block. Hagler puts one off the glass, and that one will drop for two. We are knotted at fours. Panthers get the ball up over half court against the full court press. It is Schmaltz, top of the key. Now swings it out to Deckert. She'll launch up a long three. It's good! Darby Deckert hits a three from the near wing, and it gives the Panthers a 7-4 advantage. Qualving to Hagler on the far wing, and up top to Halverson. And now back to Hagler, looking down low to Qualving, makes the catch. Her baseline jumper won't drop. Schmaltz has the rebound for Rugby. And now she's hassled in the backcourt. Gets it up ahead to Deckert. The Panthers will break the press as Heidelbaugh has the ball on the far wing. Back to Deckert. Thought about the three, now on the drive. Kicks out to Foster. Long two for Ellie Foster is good. Panthers have came out strong, and they have a... And welcome back to Can-Do. 9-4 lead as the Bearcats get a 3 from the near wing off the mark. And the recently checked in number 20, the sophomore Brianna Thompson for the Panthers, comes down with the rebound. Also checking in out of the break is number 32, JC Lovecheck. And a bucket down low for Brianna Thompson. And the Panthers all of a sudden have a 7-point advantage at 11-4. Panthers showing the 2-3 zone. Bearcats lodge up a 3. It is off the mark. Lovecheck with the rebound. And the Panthers look to get out and move. It's up ahead to Schmaltz. To the far side to Heidelbaugh. Baseline jumper won't go. Brianna Thompson has the rebound, but then it's stripped away from her by Peyton Halverson. And Halverson is out in the open, tries to get past Darby Deckert. Shot well off the mark. A rebound by Heidelbaugh, and then Halverson is called for the reach-in. First foul against Halverson. It is the first of the game against the Bearcats, and now a substitution for North Stars. Number 15, 5'4" sophomore Madison Borstead checks into the game. 3 minutes and change to go in this first quarter. Rugby with a 7-point advantage as the Bearcats show a zone. A 3 from the top of the key is off the mark by Darby Deckert. And the Bearcats back the other way. Hagler on the near side being guarded by Schmaltz in the 2-3 zone. Schmaltz extending out. Now Hagler reverses to Miller on the far wing. Miller comes to Halverson, and it is top to Hagler. 3 is on the way, it's good. 3 for Sarah Hagler. She has 5 in the contest. Bearcats pull within 4 as the Panthers bring the ball over half court. Once again, zone defense right now for North Star. Heidelbaugh. Up top to Deckert, to the near side to Schmaltz. Schmaltz on the drive, then kicks back out. Panthers rotate the basketball around. Shea Heidelbaugh launches a 3, it's good! Shea Heidelbaugh hits the second Panther 3 of the quarter, and Rugby leads by 7. Miller for the Bearcats, and now Hagler up top to Halverson, and down low to Qualvang, turns around and her shot is blocked by Brianna Thompson, and Lovecheck comes away with the basketball, and now a timeout on the court. Panthers have possession of the basketball. JC Lovecheck was double teamed after getting the rebound. Coach Brozart calling a quick timeout. Heidelbaugh brings the ball over the timeline. It is to Deckert, now to the near wing to Lovecheck, back up top to Deckert. Swung across the arc, now back into the hands of Deckert. Deckert on the drive, kicks it to Lovecheck on the baseline. Now Heidelbaugh to the corner to Deckert. Long 2 is up, and it is good. Panthers have came out and shot extremely well in this first quarter, and they have a 9-point advantage. It is Hagler, top of the key against the 2-3 zone. Comes to Halverson on the near wing. Down low to Borstead, and now back up on top to the recently checked in 5'7" junior Brenna Logie. Bearcats get the ball into the low block. Brianna Thompson comes up with a block on Macy Qualvang, and then Peyton Halverson missed a gimmick right down low, and then a tie-up on the rebound. Panthers hustling on the defensive end, and the jump ball favors Rugby. And now they are going to talk. Heidelbaugh will bring the basketball up the court from right to left. Halverson, top of the key defensively, and a double high screen, and now Deckert has the basketball looking to the far wing, and it is tipped out of bounds. Boy, that may have been off of Allie Foster. They say it is off of Logie. And we'll get a side out play for the Panthers. It is Heidelbaugh. Looking to the far wing, Heidelbaugh into the corner to Foster. Back up to Heidelbaugh, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Deckert dribbling to the top of the key, back to Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh fakes the 3, kicks it to Deckert. Deckert trying to get to the baseline, does, now finds Lovecheck. JC Lovecheck's off-balance shot won't drop, and Hagler has the defensive rebound. Closing 45 seconds as Hagler comes to the top, swings it to Halverson. And back to Hagler, down low to Qualving, and the pass is tipped away by the Panthers, and Heidelbaugh has it. Shot clock is off. Panthers can hold for the final shot, should they so choose. Heidelbaugh to the baseline to Lovecheck. Back up to Heidelbaugh on the near wing, and it is up top to Deckert. Foster on the far side, back up top, and it is Heidelbaugh. Lovecheck on the baseline to Heidelbaugh. Swung over to Foster. Foster, one dribble, looking down low for Brianna Thompson, and the pass is out of reach of Thompson. In fact, comes all the way to the near sideline and is out of bounds. A turnover on the Rugby Panthers. Substitutions for Rugby as number 23 Schmaltz checks back into the game. Checking in for the first time tonight is junior number 11 Lauren Kraft. Heidelbaugh and Deckert to the bench. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Hagler launches up a three from the top. It is off the mark. Rebound collected in by Borstead, and her shot is up, and it won't count. They say it was after the horn had sounded. A strong lead for Darby Deckert and Shea Heidelbaugh, and the Bearcats will have the basketball first. A congratulations to Trent Johnson. He was our Subway 6-inch winner for this evening. And of course, don't forget, coming up in the postgame show, we'll have our Rugby and Vision Cenex C-Store player of the game. An offensive foul is called against number 15 Madison Borstead. That is her first personal, second team for a moving screen. Bearcats had possession first in the second quarter, and now the Panthers have it. Bearcats show a full court press as the Panthers get the ball up over half court. On the court for Rugby, it is Brianna Thompson, Allie Foster, Shea Heidelbaugh, Darby Deckert, and Allie Schmaltz. And now a foul is called on Carly Held. That is her first personal, team's third. On the court for the Bearcats after Brianna Thompson gets the ball in the post, and her little floater is up and good. 4 points for Thompson. Rugby leads by 11. On the court for the Bearcats, Peyton Halverson, Stephanie Miller, as Miller launches up a three. Her shot is off the mark. Sarah Hagler comes up with the rebound. And also on the court, Held and Borstead. Sarah Hagler drives on the baseline, kicks out to Miller. Mid-range jumper won't go. Darby Deckert has the rebound. Deckert kicks it up to Foster. Panthers have numbers back the other way. Brianna Thompson in the low block. The left-handed layup is good! Excellent transition game shown by the Panthers. They lead 20-7. It is Miller on the far side. Pump fakes the three, dribbles, and now finds Hagler on the baseline. Two is on the way, it's good. Nice looking shot from Sarah Hagler. She has 7 for the Bearcats. And again, North Star showing a full court press. Panthers get the ball over half court, and it is into the hands of Darby Deckert. Deckert swings the ball to the near wing to Schmaltz. Schmaltz eyeing the defense, passes up top to Deckert. To the far wing to Foster, just a step inside the three-point line. Now ball reversed up top to Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh with 15 seconds on the shot clock comes to Schmaltz on the near wing. Schmaltz gets into the paint and kicks it up top to Deckert. Three is on the way for Deckert. It's good! Deckert with her second three of the game. The Panthers have hit 3 thus far, and they lead 23-9. Sarah Hagler setting up the offense for the Bearcats. It is now Miller, and coming back to Hagler on the near wing. Long two is on the way. It is off the iron. Backside rebound by Stephanie Miller. The Bearcats maintain possession. Hagler up top to the far wing to Miller. Miller finds Halverson top of the key. Now back to Miller. Three is on the way. It's off the iron. Another offensive rebound for the Bearcats. And a long two for Hagler. That one is in and out. A loose ball rebound collected in down low, and now a tie-up on the play. Stephanie Miller had the basketball, but she was tied up by Ashley Schmaltz. The possession arrow favors the Panthers. Bearcats make a substitution. Number 12, Qualvang, checks back into the game. Panthers against the full court press get the ball into the hands of Deckert. Deckert kicking it to Foster on the baseline. Foster reverses to the near wing to Heidelbaugh, launches a three. It's off the iron, and a rebound down low. Sarah Hagler defensively for the Bearcats. 5:20 remains in the first half. Rugby with a 23-9 advantage. Qualvang gets the ball in the mid-post, and her pass taken away by the Panthers. Heidelbaugh with numbers back the other way. Bates Qualvang puts one over the tall center for the Bearcats and got it to drop. And Rugby 25-9 over North Star here in Candu. Top of the key, Halverson. It is the near wing to Miller. Three is on the way. It's good. Nice shot from the near wing for Stephanie Miller. It is her first bucket of the game. Bearcats claw within 13. Panthers get the ball over half court against the press. It is up top to Deckert. Deckert gets into lane, will stop and pop from the free throw line, and it's good. 10 points for Darby Deckert. The Panther offense clicking against the Bearcats' zone defense. Borstead with the basketball for North Star. Now comes up top to Halverson. To the mid post to Qualvang. Passed out to Borstead. Long two is on the way, and it is off the mark. And now we have a ball out of bounds, and it is Panther basketball. They say it was off of the Bearcats. So Rugby will inbound as they make substitutions. Checking back in is number 11 Kraft and number 40 Christensen, as Schmaltz and Thompson get a breather on the bench. Heidelbaugh Getting the ball over half court to Foster, to the far wing to Kraft. Kraft back to Foster, down low. The pass was tipped. Lauren Kraft comes up with it, tried to pass it out to Foster. Instead, the ball taken away by Sarah Hagler. Hagler on the move into the lane, and a foul is called. Sarah Hagler pressing the issue against the Panthers, and she was fouled as she went in for the shot. Shea Heidelbaugh is called for the personal. It is her first, team's first. Sarah Hagler steps to the line for a pair. It is the first time tonight that either side has shot free throws, and the first one is true for Hagler. She has 8 of the 13 North Star points, and a substitution for the Bearcats as number 3 Held checks back into the game. Number 5 Miller to the bench. Second free throw for Hagler is true. She hits both and make it 9 points for the senior. Panthers get the ball in bounds against the full court press. Heidelbaugh brings the ball over the timeline. It is to the near wing to Christensen. And back to Heidelbaugh, who's left wide open for 3, and it's good! Shea Heidelbaugh with 10 points, her second 3 of the game. The Panthers enjoying their largest lead. It is at 16. Peyton Halverson, top of the key. She'll launch a 3. It won't drop. Lauren Kraft had the rebound taken away by Logie. And Logie finds Sarah Hagler down low. Hagler is fouled as she turned in and went up for the shot in the lane. Darby Deckert picks up the foul. That is her first personal. Team's second of the half. And Hagler stepping back to the line for a pair. Moments ago was 2 for 2 and hits the first here. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Picturesque free throw form here by Sarah Hagler. Second free throw is true as well. 4 for 4 from the charity strike. Rugby leading 30-16. Bearcats showing a full court press. Panthers get the ball over the timeline. It is Lauren Kraft kicking it up top to Deckert. Swung to Heidelbaugh, to the baseline to Christensen. Back up top to Deckert. To the far wing to Kraft. To Deckert. It is Heidelbaugh on the near side. Into the lane. Floater for Heidelbaugh is good. 12 points for Shea Heidelbaugh. The Panthers continue to get good open shots, and it is making them count here in this first half. The Bearcats looking for an answer with Sarah Hagler on the near wing. 3 won't drop. Darby Deckert comes away with the rebound. Deckert coming to the near side, and it is going to be unable to be kept in. Deckert thought that there was a Panther player on the near side. I think she saw the players on the bench. It is out of bounds, and a turnover on Rugby. 3:05 remains in the first half. Bearcats have possession of the basketball. Qualving has it inbounds, now gives it back to Halverson. Halverson to the high post to Hagler. Looking down low to Qualving, and Qualving is fouled as she went in for the layup. Brianna Thompson picks up the foul. That is her first personal. And Macy Qualving steps to the line for a pair. Averaging 17 points per game on the season. She has 2 thus far, and first free throw is off the mark. A very talented sophomore in Macy Qualving. Second free throw, that one is true. She's 1 of 2 on the trip, and now has 3 points in this first half. Ball is inbounded against the full court press. Up to Foster, and Foster throws it right into the hands of Sarah Hagler. Hagler to Halverson, and Halverson, her layup won't drop. And a rebound collected in by Hagler. We have a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the North Star Bearcats. Both sides will make a substitution. Checking in for the Bearcats, number 5 Miller. For the Panthers, number 23 Schmaltz. Lauren Kraft heads to the bench. Halverson looking to get the ball in bounds. It is inbounded to Qualving, and her layup is off the mark. Halverson with the offensive board, then tried to pass it down low to Qualving, and the ball was taken away by Rugby. And now a pass to Darby Deckert tipped out of bounds by the Bearcats. Rugby will maintain possession. Just over 2.5 remaining in the first half. Bearcats at the full court pressure. Panthers come to the near side to Schmaltz, and back to Heidelbaugh. Shea Heidelbaugh walks it over the timeline, up top to Deckert. Deckert trying the near wing. This is Schmaltz, and she'll collect herself. 15-footer is good. Ashley Schmaltz with her first bucket of the game, and it is Rugby 34 and North Star 17. Halverson, top of the key, to the near side to Alonji, and now we have a foul on a reach-in against Ashley Schmaltz. Her first personal, team's 4th. Substitution for Rugby, checking back in, number 32 Lovecheck, as number 33 Foster heads to the bench. Halverson to trigger the inbounds. Into Qualving and right back to Halverson. To the baseline to Hagler. Hagler to Halverson. And looking down low to Qualving. Qualving could not reel the basketball in. Tipped away by Rugby. Panthers have played sensational post defense here in the first half. It is Rugby back the other way. Love check in transition. Gets the 6-footer to drop. Not only good defense down low, but the offense is clicking here in this first half. They lead 36-17. The Bearcats with Miller down low to Hagler. A defensive miscue, but Hagler missed the layup. Schmaltz now with the basketball after the defensive rebound. Panthers again in transition. Heidelbaugh on the baseline. Down low to Thompson. Thompson turns around. Her layup is good. The Rugby Panthers clicking on all cylinders here in Can-Do tonight. They lead 38-17. Under 90 seconds to go in the first half. Qualving had the ball in the low block, passes out top to Hagler. It is to the near wing to Halverson. Down low to Qualving, turn around, left hook won't go, and Deckert comes away with the rebound for the Panthers. Deckert looking over to Schmaltz as she was pressured in the full court, and her pass back is out of bounds. It is a turnover on the Rugby Panthers. Miller will trigger the inbounds. It is into Longy, who launches up a shot from the far wing. Won't drop. Schmaltz with the defensive board. Into the hands of Deckert. Deckert comes back to Schmaltz, and now Heidelbaugh. Into the middle of the lane to Thompson. Thompson, her shot is blocked by Qualving down low. A good block by the sophomore Qualving, and the Bearcats are in business back the other way. To the baseline to Logie. Logie to Qualving, cutting down the lane. The layup comes up short. We have a foul on the play. They're going to say before the shot. It is on Schmaltz. That will be her second, team's fifth. 45.6 to go in the first half. Both sides make substitutions. Back at number 15, Borstead for the Bearcats. For the Panthers, it is number 33, Foster, as Schmaltz heads to the bench. Bearcats get the ball in bounds up top to Qualving. Down low to Miller, and Miller is blocked. The ball is out of bounds. Darby Deckert comes up with the Dikembe. North Star maintains possession. Again, Miller triggers the inbounds to Borstead. Down low to Qualving. Turnaround jumper blocked by Qualving. Loose ball, and it's collected in by Miller. To Logie, to the baseline to Halverson. Back to Logie, and now Qualving. And Macy Qualving gets the layup to go. 5 points for the sophomore center. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds to go in the half. Heidelbaugh to Deckert. Panthers get the ball over half court to Heidelbaugh. It is Lovecheck on the baseline. Lovecheck to Thompson. Thompson lost the basketball, but Panthers have it, and now it's taken away by Halverson. Peyton Halverson back the other way, pressing the issue. Her off-balance shot won't drop. Borsted's rebound to Miller, and Miller's layup won't drop. Foster with the rebound, and Foster's hassled and then fouled. Boy, the Bearcats, they have missed a host of layups down low. And the Panthers have been the benefactor here in this first half. Foul on the play called against Miller. And it's her second personal. 1 second left on the clock, and they keep it up to be seen. You know, there's a lot of fight in this North Star team, and they certainly aren't going to roll over here at home. Bearcats moving to man-to-man defense as Deckert gets the ball on the near wing. Deckert up top to Schmaltz. Swung to Foster on the far side. Back up top to Deckert. Looking down low to Heidelbaugh, who has it. And Heidelbaugh nearly tied up. Instead passes out to Schmaltz. Schmaltz on the drive. Also joining Schmaltz, Heidelbaugh, and Deckert on the court. Foster and Thompson for the Panthers. Schmaltz dribbling into the lane. Kicks back out to Heidelbaugh. Fakes the three and will stop at the free throw line. Shot is off the mark. Rebound picked up by Halverson. The Bearcats out ahead. It is Hagler on the move. Hagler to the baseline and comes up short on her shot. Rebound is on the ground. Halverson comes away with it to Qualving. It's to the baseline to Borstead. To Miller on the near wing. Three is on the way. It is off the iron. Qualving comes away with the offensive board to Miller. Miller dribbles to the baseline, looking down low to Qualving. And Qualving is fouled as she went up for the shots. 2 free throws upcoming for Macy Qualving, coming into the game averaging just better than 17 points per game. Has had 5 in the first half. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in the contest. Foul against the Panthers. That was Thompson, her second. First against the team. Qualving hits the first. Just 3 players scored for the Bearcats in the first half. Qualving hits both. Panthers will get the ball in bounds against full court press. It is Schmaltz up ahead to Foster. And Foster picks up the ball and comes to Heidelbaugh. And now it is up top to Schmaltz. Rugby will set up the offense. Heidelbaugh on the near wing being guarded by Halverson. Gets a high screen from Foster and gets into lane. Dumps it down low to Foster. Foster passes across the block to Thompson, and Thompson's shot is blocked. The Bearcats have the basketball. It is Sarah Hagler. Hagler looking to Miller on the near wing. Miller to the corner to Halverson. And up top, this is Hagler. Back to Halverson. Down low to Qualving. And Qualving, her shot is off the mark. Rebound down low, Darby Deckert. And Deckert's pass nearly taken away by the Bearcats. It is now Schmaltz. And Schmaltz turned into the defender, Borstead, and she comes away with the steal. Borsted's first bucket of the game. Crowd starting to feel a momentum shift. Heidelbaugh to Foster. And the ball nearly taken away, but it is a foul against the Bearcats. North Star ramping up the pressure here. Miller is called for her first personal and the team's first of the half. Nearly 2 minutes have gone by in this third quarter. Panthers have yet to pick up a bucket. It is Schmaltz at the top, coming to the near wing to Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh being guarded by Halverson. One dribble finds Foster. To the top of the key to Deckert. Darby. Dribble drive handoff to Heidelbaugh. Swung to Schmaltz on the far wing. Down low to Thompson. Thompson turns around. Her shot is blocked by Qualving. Macy Qualving with the basketball to Miller, and it's head up to Hagler. Hagler on the far wing. Passes up top. Now back to Hagler. Launches up a three, and it's into the crotch of the backboard and rim. A jump ball. And we will have a three from the far wing, and it stuck right into the rim and the backboard. A jump ball, and it favors the North Star Bearcats. Christian Qualving from the student section was able to get the ball down. You don't see that too often. As the ball got stuck, jump ball called. Bearcats will inbound. And it is inbounded to Qualving. Qualving goes up, shot is off the mark. Schmaltz with the defensive rebound. Outlet pass taken away. It is down low to Miller, and Miller is fouled as she went up. The Panthers very careless in the half court, or rather looking to get out in the full court. An outlet pass just taken away by the Bearcats. Stephanie Miller was fouled as she went up for two. She'll still step to the line. Third foul against Brianna Thompson. Second foul on the half against the Panthers. Miller's free throw, in and out. Panthers make a move. Number 40 Christensen checks into the game as Thompson takes a breather with 3 fouls. 5:31 remains in the third. It is Rugby 38 and North Star 23. Second free throw was off the mark. Foster with the defensive rebound. And now Deckert on the near side. Deckert gets past Borstead and kicks it up to Foster. To Heidelbaugh on the far wing and back up to Schmaltz. Panthers will set up the half-court offense. Schmaltz backing out near half-court. Now finds Heidelbaugh. Top of the key, Heidelbaugh trying to get past Halverson, and we are going to get a foul on the drive. Peyton Halverson will pick up the foul. That is her second personal, and the second against North Star. Deckert to trigger the inbounds. Looking, it is Schmaltz on the near wing. Back to Deckert. Thought about the baseline jumper, reversed up top to Heidelbaugh. Schmaltz and Deckert on the near wing. To the baseline to Foster. Up top to Schmaltz. Schmaltz penetrates into lane, kicks out to Deckert. Deckert hands it off to Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh comes to Foster. 20 seconds on the shot clock. A long two on the way for Shea Heidelbaugh. That's off the rim. Rebound collected in by Borstead on the far wing. Kicking it up ahead to Halverson. Halverson on the move. Her shot was blocked by Heidelbaugh. And then on the rebound, a foul against the Bearcats. Peyton Halverson. It is her third personal and team's third of the half. And we will get a Bearcat substitution. It is Logie checking in, number 30, as Halverson gets a breather on the bench. Panthers have not scored in the third quarter, but they do lead 38-23. Heidelbaugh brings the ball over the timeline. Looking to Schmaltz on the far wing. Schmaltz, she'll replace Heidelbaugh at the top. Now on the drive down the lane, kicks it to Christensen, who finds Heidelbaugh on the near side. And now Schmaltz. Back to Heidelbaugh, looking down low to Deckert. Deckert to Foster. Allie Foster squares up, and her jumper is good. 6 points for Allie Foster. It is the first bucket of the second half for Rugby. The Bearcats back the other way, and a steal, and now a foul. The Panthers got a steal, and then a foul is called on number 5, Miller. That is her second personal, team's fourth. The Bearcats were looking to enter the basketball into the post, and it was tipped away. Then Heidelbach came away with the basketball and was about to head out on the break and was fouled. Substitution for North Star. Number 3 Held checks into the game. Miller to the bench. Schmaltz to the near wing to Heidelbach. Looking down low to Deckert, and Darby has it. Darby steps over, finds Schmaltz. 14-footer for Schmaltz wouldn't drop. The Bearcats have the rebound. It's Borstead. Looking up ahead, her pass taken away by the Panthers. It is Heidelbach with numbers back the other way. And she'll stop and pop from 6 out. Uses the backboard, and it's good. 14 for Heidelbach, and Rugby leads 42-23. The Bearcats with Borstead. Now down low to Qualving, and Qualving's layup in and out. Her offensive putback won't go either, and a foul on the play. Macy Qualving has had some excellent looks in the lower blocks in this game, but for the most part she has came up empty. However, fouled here by Foster, which is her first personal, and Qualving steps to the line, where she is 3 of 4, now 4 of 5 in the contest. 8 points for Macy Qualving. 3:36 remains in the third. Second free throw is true for Qualving. She hits both as the Bearcats will show full court pressure. Panthers get the ball in bounds. It is Heidelbach. Up ahead to Schmaltz. Schmaltz on the far side gets it back up top to Heidelbach. Near wing to Foster. Foster up top to Heidelbach. Heidelbach gets a high screen, fakes a 3, and gives it off to Schmaltz. To Foster. To the near corner to Deckert. Deckert on the dribble. Up top to Heidelbach. Straight on 3 on the way. It's off the mark. Schmaltz, the rebound. The offensive putback won't drop. And Qualving comes away with the defensive rebound. Kicks the ball up ahead. Heidelbach with the steal. Shea Heidelbach back the other way for the Panthers. Will pick up her dribble. It is up top to Deckert. 3 on the way for Deckert. It won't drop. Rebound down low, and a tie-up on the play. Possession arrow favors the Rugby Panthers. Logie and Christensen tied up. Possession arrow favors Rugby, and the ball is inbounded to Heidelbach on the near side. Reverse to Schmaltz. Now Deckert to the baseline to Foster. Zone defense for the Bearcats. It is Heidelbach to Schmaltz. Schmaltz lost the basketball. Sarah Hagler comes up with the steal. Hagler looking up ahead, and it's Deckert with the steal. Now Deckert hassled in the backcourt, and now a foul is called. Some careless passing by the North Star Bearcats over the last minute as they look to get out onto the break. Panthers have came away with steals on back-to-back possessions, and now a foul is called on Borstead. That is the team's 5th. Borstead's 2nd. Rugby makes a substitution. Number 32 Lovecheck is back in. Allie Foster to the bench for a breather. 2.5 minutes remain in the third. Rugby leading 42-25. Ball is in the hands of Deckert on the near wing. Man defense for the Bearcats. Deckert gets to the baseline and then is tied up and lost the ball. A jump ball is called, and Madison Borstead was able to get the tie-up. So now a turnover on the Panthers. Rugby dropping back to a 2-3 defensive zone. Hagler top of the key to Logie on the far wing. Logie now on the drive, gets to the baseline, picks up the dribble, finds Macy Qualving. And Qualving, boy, it looked like she shuffled her feet from here, but a jump ball is called as Christensen was able to get a hand in on the basketball. It is Panther basketball as the possession arrow favored Rugby. Full court press being shown by North Star. Ashley Schmaltz gets the ball over half court and comes to the near wing to Christensen. Up top to Deckert. Long 2 on the way for Darby Deckert. It won't go. Rebound is loose and collected in by Qualving. The Bearcats from right to left. Borstead coming to the top of the key. It is Hagler on the opposite wing. Back up top to Borstead. And now Logie, long 2 on the way. That one is off the mark. Christensen with the defensive rebound. Panthers look to get out and run. It is Heidelbach on the far wing. Heidelbach to the baseline. Uses the glass, and it'll go. Shea Heidelbach. 16 points. She leads the Panthers. 90 seconds remain in the third. Rugby maintaining a 19-point edge. Sarah Hagler gets to the baseline. Hagler turns around and finds Logie up top. Long shot is in and out, no good. Rebound, JC Lovecheck down low. Lovecheck into the hands of Deckert, and a timeout. Out of the timeout, Panthers have Deckert, Schmaltz, Heidelbach, Lovecheck, and Christensen on the court. Bearcats, Hagler, Qualving, Held, Borstead, Logie, A 2-3 zone for the Bearcats, and a turnover by the Panthers. Sarah Hagler came away with the basketball, and now Hagler is back the other way into the lane. Shot is up, and it is good, and she was fouled on the play. Well, Sarah Hagler just took the ball right down the court and was not going to be denied. Count the bucket. She'll step to the line for one, and looking for point number 14. Foul called on Christensen, her first. Team's fourth. Free throw for Hagler. That one is true. She has hit all 5 free throws in the contest. The Bearcats, with under a minute to go, drop back into a 2-3 zone as Ashley Schmaltz brings the ball up, finds Heidelbaugh on the far wing. Back to Schmaltz. Now Deckard on the near side. Deckard up top to Schmaltz. Heidelbaugh looking to the baseline. Instead gives it up to Schmaltz. Now back to Heidelbaugh. Up top to Schmaltz. Deckard on the near wing. Thought about the 3. Instead, the Panthers keep the basketball moving around the arc. Deckard up top to Schmaltz. Nearly lost the basketball. Deckard. And now Heidelbaugh. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Heidelbaugh into the lane. Floater is up. It's good! Nice job by the Panthers. Winding time off the clock. Heidelbaugh gets the runner to go. She has 18. 15 seconds left in the third. It is Qualvang, top of the key. Comes to the near wing to Logie. Looking down low, and the pass is tipped away by Rugby, but into the hands of the North Star Bearcats, and Sarah Hagler gets a little mid-range jumper to drop. 1 second to go in the quarter, and the long 3 is off the mark for Heidelbaugh. The clock had already ended. 46. And welcome back to Cantu, a 16-point advantage for the Rugby Panthers as we begin the fourth quarter. And hold on now, we have a foul called against the Rugby Panthers. Shea Heidelbaugh called for the foul. North Star basketball to begin the fourth. 5th team foul against Rugby. Qualving gets the ball in the blocks, gets around Brianna Thompson, and then Thompson fouls Qualving as she went up for the short-range shot. Qualving could not hit, but she will step to the line for a pair. Brianna Thompson just picked up her 4th personal. 2 free throws coming. They'll have to hold the sub. Free throw for Qualving. It's true. She has hit her last 6 and is now 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Number 40, Christensen, checks into the game for Rugby as Brianna Thompson gets a breather. Second free throw is off the mark. JC Lovechek with the rebound. Lovechek will get in the hands of Deckard. They're joined on the court by Heidelbaugh, Foster, and Christensen. It is Heidelbaugh on the near side, and now Deckard up top. Darby will dribble and set up the offense. Looking to the near side to Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh has it, has a step into the lane. Floater is up, it comes up short. Long rebound collected in by Hagler. And Sarah Hagler is out ahead of the pack. Deckard reaches in and got the basketball, but they say a little too much of the arm. And so a foul is going to be called against Darby Deckard. And 2 free throws for Sarah Hagler. Coach Brozart wanted the foul called on the floor. The officials say Hagler was in the act, as the first free throw was good for Sarah Hagler. 46-32, 14-point advantage for Rugby. It has been as much as 19, and now it is down to 13. Panthers get the ball in bounds against the full court press of the Bearcats. Foster to the low block to Christensen. Rianne Christensen, and up top to Deckard. Deckard, unguarded, steps to the free throw line, passes out to Foster on the far wing, and back up top to Deckard. Darby Deckard surveying the scene from the top of the key, finds Foster on the far wing, and it is up top to Heidelbaugh. And now Lovechek. Lovechek up top to Deckard. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Deckard on the drive, uses the backboard. First bucket of the second half for Deckard, and it is 48-33 Rugby. The Bearcats have 3 points in the fourth thus far, and all have came from the charity stripe. Same 5 on the court for Rugby. It is Peyton Halverson top of the key, now into the hands of Qualving. Coming to the near wing to Halverson, to the baseline to Hagler. Now back to Halverson, and up top to Miller. Halverson looking to the baseline to Hagler. Hagler, it's Halverson. And now a 3-second call against the Bearcats, and a turnover. Good ball rotation by North Star, but a 3-second call, and it is a turnover. It was Qualving who was called. Panthers get the ball in bounds to Foster against the full court press. Back to Deckard. Deckert has a step on Borstead, looking to come over half court, picks up her dribble, now finds Lovecheck. Lovecheck back up top to Deckert. Heidelbaugh on the far side. Now Christensen out near the three-point line, back to Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh to the baseline, feeds Christensen, now down low to Foster. Out to Heidelbaugh, three from the far wing is up, it is in and out, no good. Rebound is loose, and now a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors the Rugby Panthers. Good hustle by Rianne Christensen to get the tie-up on the rebound. Panthers will inbound on their own offensive baseline. 2-3 zone for the Bearcats, up top to Heidelbaugh. Foster to the far corner to Deckert, fakes the three, and it's up top to Heidelbaugh. Back to Deckert, and this time she'll launch the three, it's good! Darby Deckert, her third three of the game, she has 15, and the Panthers lead by 18. And now a foul down low against Qualving. Macy Qualving was setting up shop in the low block, and a charge is called. And it is the first against Qualving, the sixth against the North Star Bearcats. Panthers get the ball in bounds as North Star pressures. Deckert coming to the near side, looks up and finds Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh, top of the key, keeps the dribble, and now it is Foster on the far wing. Back to Heidelbaugh, to Foster. Down low, and the pass is tipped away. Hagler with the steal, and Sarah Hagler out moving for the Bearcats, goes right by Darby Deckert, and her layup is off the mark. Borstead on a tie-up, and now a foul is called. Maddie Borstead was able to get the offensive board, and then she went up for the putback and was fouled by Allie Foster. It is Foster's second personal, and team's eighth. Borstead steps to the line. She has a bucket to her credit. First free throw, hard off the backboard, and the iron no good. 5:23 remains in the fourth. Rugby with an 18-point advantage. Second free throw for Borstead. That one is true. She hits one of two, has 3 points. Panthers look to get the ball in bounds. It is Foster. Foster, two dribbles, and now Heidelbaugh. Heidelbaugh to Lovecheck. Panthers get the ball over the half-court line. Rianne Christensen to the low blocks, looking to kick out, and the ball's taken away by Miller. Miller back the other way for North Star. From right to left, top of the key, finds Sarah Hagler. It's to the corner to Borstead. Looking down low to Qualving. Qualving has it, and now the ball is stripped away by the Panthers. Heidelbaugh with the step on Hagler. And Heidelbaugh went for a jumper on the block. Shot is blocked by Hagler, and now Hagler from right to left in the middle of the lane. Shot is up, that is off the mark. Qualving with the rebound, and now a foul is called down low, and it is going to be on the Rugby Panthers. Let's see who they call the foul on. It is Christensen picking up the second personal, team's ninth. Qualving steps to the line for the 1-and-1. Free throw for Qualving is good. The North Star Bearcats have shot 20 free throws in the contest. Now make that 21 as Qualving hits the second. How many have the Panthers shot? 0. Heidelbaugh with the ball over half court on the near side for Rugby. Top of the key to Christensen. Baseline to Foster. Back to Heidelbaugh. Shea looking up top. It is Deckert. Deckert over to Lovecheck. Lovecheck to Foster. Motion offense for Rugby. Heidelbaugh has it. Heidelbaugh into the lane. Uses the glass. It comes up short. And Qualving, rather not comes up short, bounced off the back iron and lipped out. Bearcats with Peyton Halverson on the far wing. It is Hagler. And back to Halverson. Down low to Qualving. And Macy Qualving lays it in for 2. Panthers against the full court press, get the basketball in. It is to the near side to Foster. Allie Foster brings the ball over half court on the near side, now is doubled, and a timeout on the court. Deckert, Heidelbaugh, Lovecheck, Foster, and Thompson in, and the ball is inbounded to Foster. And now back to Deckert. Deckert dribbling to the top of the key against man defense and hands it off to Heidelbaugh. Ball was poked away. Rugby maintains possession. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Deckert on the drive in lane, puts one off the glass. And Deckert has all 7 of the Panther points in the fourth. And she has 17 on the game. Halverson, top of the key for North Star. To Miller. Long three from the opposite wing is off the mark. Rebound, Qualving down low. Her putback won't go. Foster with the defensive board. And now Foster is tied up, and a jump ball is called. A jump ball is called, and it will favor the Bearcats. They will inbound on their own offensive baseline. It is Miller getting the ball into Hagler on the near wing. Hagler looks back to Miller, down low to Qualving. And Qualving lost the basketball and then traveled. Macy Qualving caught the basketball and rock-stepped with both of her feet back. It is a turnover. Panthers get the ball in bounds with Foster. Foster looking up ahead to Lovecheck. Lovecheck back to Foster, and now Deckert. Darby Deckert calming the Panthers as she finds Heidelbaugh on the near wing. Heidelbaugh has a step on Halverson, passes out to Foster. Up top to Brianna Thompson, and now Deckert. Deckert on the drive, little floater is up. That one is hard off the iron. Qualving comes away with the rebound, and up ahead to Halverson. The Bearcats on the move. Peyton Halverson pass Heidelbaugh, leaves her layup short. Heidelbaugh comes away with the basketball. And now Deckert, 2:45 to go, and Halverson nearly got a steal, now does, and gets in the hands of Miller. To Hagler, left open down low, and the foul is called. 53-38 is the score. We have a foul on the shot. It will be Hagler stepping to the line for two. Foul is called on Heidelbaugh. That is her third. First free throw for Hagler is true. Bearcats make a substitution. Held checks back into the game as Miller gets a breather on the bench. Second free throw upcoming for Hagler, and it is true as well. She hits both on the visit. 19 points in the game for Sarah Hagler. Once again, North Star with the full court pressure. Allie Foster. It's in the hands of Deckert, and now back to Foster, who brings the ball up over the half-court line. Foster on the far wing, looking to the blocks to Thompson. Thompson off to Heidelbaugh, who uses the backboard, but the shot is in and out, and the Bearcats have the basketball. Into the hands of Hagler. Hagler to the baseline, now held to Qualving at the free throw line. Jumper is up, jumper is good. Big fourth quarter thus far for Macy Qualving. The Bearcats get a steal on the inbounds, and now a long two for Held is off the mark. Darby Deckert comes away with the steal. Looking up ahead to Heidelbaugh, to Thompson, who's wide open. Brianna Thompson lays it in for two. The Bearcats caught looking in the backcourt. Panthers get a fast break layup. 13-point lead for Rugby. A three for Halverson, top of the key, it's off the rim, but an offensive rebound by Borsted on the near wing. Panthers with a 13-point advantage, and it is back up top to Halverson. To the near side, it is Qualving. Long three for Qualving, that won't drop. Rebound, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called against the Bearcats. Number 4, Hagler picks up the foul. That is her first, team 7th. And now we have a 1-and-1 situation for the Rugby Panthers, and it will be Allie Foster stepping to the line. This is the first free throw of the game for Rugby, and it comes with 1:37 remaining in the fourth. Allie Foster, 6 points in the game thus far. Free throw is up, free throw is true for Foster. And it is a 14-point advantage for Rugby. Second free throw for Foster. That one is true as well. Foster converts both. 15-point lead. Borsted with the basketball for the Bearcats. 90 seconds to go in the fourth. Halverson to Qualving in the mid-post. Down low to Hagler. Hagler goes over Foster. Layup came short. Her putback won't go either. And now a rebound down low. Halverson kicked out to Borsted, and she's fouled on the three. Oh, Maddie Borsted will step to the line for 3 free throws. The ever rare foul on the 3-point shot. 1:21 on the clock. We have a tying of the shoe. So 3 free throws. It is the 4th foul on Heidelbaugh. Panthers already over the team limit of fouls with 10. Borsted's free throw, hard off the backboard, no good. Bearcats looking to make a sub, but they will have to wait since there are 3 free throws. They can't until after the second one. Madison Borsted, the 5'4" sophomore. Second free throw is true. She is now 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Borsted, third free throw. Off the iron, rebound collected in by Ellie Foster. Foster is hassled but finds Deckert. Darby Deckert gets the ball over the timeline and is fouled on the play by Miller. Stephanie Miller with a near tackle on Deckert across the way, looking for the basketball, but ended up nudging Deckert. It is the fourth foul on Miller, team's eighth, and Deckert steps to the line for a pair. For the 1-and-1. Free throw for Deckert. It is in and out. Thompson with the offensive board. Tried to go back up and it was blocked by Qualvang. Sarah Hagler back the other way. Kicks it out to Miller. Three is on the way. It won't go. A rebound collected in down low by Qualvang. Her follow-up can't drop. A second attempt. That one won't go, but she's fouled down low. Foul is called on Darby Deckert. That is her third personal. And Qualvang steps to the line for two free throws. First one is true. 57-44, exactly 1 minute remains in the fourth. 13 point, now a 12-point advantage as Qualvang hits the second. Panthers lead. Looking to get the ball inbounds. Deckert into Foster, and now a ton and Hagler for the Bearcats. Deckert to trigger the inbounds. It is Heidelbach. Comes to Foster. Foster looking to get up over half court. Now triple team. Passes off to Heidelbach. And now Deckert. Deckert. And up top to Heidelbach, but a foul before the pass. It is Borsted who will pick up the foul. That is her third. Darby Deckert steps to the line for the 1-and-1, ninth team foul against the Bearcats. Deckert 0 for 1 from the charity stripe thus far in the contest. Free throw is true, and she earns the second. 18 points for Darby Deckert on the night. Second free throw for Deckert. That one is true as well. Bearcats get the ball inbounds. Halverson to the far wing to Borsted. Closing 45 seconds, Halverson. Back to Borsted. Down low to Qualvang. Qualvang, her shot is up, and it is good. Qualvang continues to have a big second half. Panthers get the ball in bounds against the full court press. And it is Lovecheck on the far wing. Back up top to Heidelbach. To the near side to Deckert. And back to Heidelbach. Panthers passing around the basketball, taking time off the clock. Foster on the near side. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Deckert to Heidelbach. Heidelbach dribbles right past the double team. It is to Thompson. And Thompson, her shot is up, and that one is off the mark. Oh, in and out for Thompson. Final 10 seconds. Panthers with the 12-point lead. Hagler on the near wing baseline to Borsted. Borsted to Hagler. Up top to Miller. She'll launch a three. It is short. Halverson with the rebound. Her layup won't go. The horn sounds, and the Rugby